right. Well, it's been a long, long time because I started in 1999 as a part-time teacher just out of college and had a sixth grade teaching position ready in the fall. And I worked at Sylvan for 3 months over that summer of 99. And at the end of those 3 months, I was like, nope, I think this is where I belong. This is life changing. This is why I went into education as a teacher. And I contacted my franchisee and asked for opportunities. And at that time, there wasn't a big opportunity for me full time in that center. But 6 months later, I did stay with Sylvan and was hired full time. And then I worked my way through all the different director roles, director of education to center director. I moved to another bigger center for more opportunity. And in 2006, I ended up taking over 2 of 3 centers that I was managing for our franchisee. So that was many years ago. And I've operated 5 total centers, and I can't see myself really anywhere else but Sylvan.
All right, what a incredible story. So I want to go all the way back to 99. We're gonna party like it's 1999 in this next question. So your dream at that moment when you get out of college is you want to be an educator, I assume.
Right.
And so you earn a role or a job at a school, and you take this role out of college in between the graduation point and when you're going to start this. And probably not thinking this, it falls under your passion of teaching, but not thinking this could be your lifelong journey. Like even the maturity of a young person to be able to say, I know my college career should lead me to working in education. I am in education. Like, was anybody questioning, are you crazy
Yes.
right now? Like, how did that go down?
Absolutely. My parents, most of all, my mom said, What do you mean you're turning down a real job for not a real job? So it was more about really following my passion with Sylvan and how we do change lives every day. And again, why I went into education is to change lives. And I felt like we were doing that every single time we were with every single student. And I just felt like I don't know that I'll achieve that in the classroom the same way we're achieving that at Sylvan. So yeah, I did have that bridge to cross with many people in my life saying, why are you staying with a part-time job that you don't even know what's going to end it, where it's going to end. But for me, I just really admired our staff, what they were doing behind our windows at Sylvan as directors. And I just wanted to learn more. So I really had a desire to learn more, and I did. And every time I learned more, I loved it. And, there's really no looking back. So.
Well, it's interesting because like right now, and it's a big news story, is the teacher shortage crisis, that teachers are leaving the workforce. And they talk about the red tape and not the flexibility and having impact. And most of the time, those are teachers that have gone through a lifelong career, and now they're saying, I can't do this anymore. And obviously, like COVID beat down a lot of the process, but it's creating this eye-opening moment. And at the same side, some of these folks are saying, okay, now I can go into business ownership and set my own schedule and eliminate some of the red tape and own my business. That's an insight that people that have been teaching for 20, 30 years are gaining now that you gained so early on. I think it's amazing that you were able to stick with this and go through it. So at what point are you thinking business ownership? And because that's another big shift. You're going from, I thought I was going to be a teacher at a school system, to now I'm teaching, still arguably having even more impact on students that need this in this career. But how does business ownership come into the discussion?
Approximately 2 years after being a director in my first center, I just was having a lot of success as a center director. And I thought, I can really probably do this on my own. And what really does that look like? So I did have a few meetings with corporate staff and found out more from other owners across the country and such. So I set my sights on something 2 years after I started with Sylvan, ended up leaving my first center, moving to another city for more opportunity with a new franchisee and a new city. And the rest is kind of history there. I established kind of a shadow stock ownership role with my second franchisee and said within 3 to 5 years, I think I want to, own and operate my own centers. And together we opened 3 centers, and I ended up taking over two of those three. I think it was 4 years later. So kind of just set those goals and made it happen.
Not that anyone likes labels, but do you label yourself as a business owner, an entrepreneur, an educator? Like when people are asking, like, tell me what you do, what's your label now?
If I just meet someone in the community and they don't know, who I am just from being in this community as a Sylvan owner, because I do have that label in our cities. I just say I own and operate a Sylvan Learning Center, and I'm a teacher by trade. And then it kind of really leads into that conversation from there. Like, what? It is a pretty exciting thing to talk about, and it is my passion. And like I said before, I really don't see myself doing anything else. Um, Talk about hours and work commitment and things in a day. And I just don't feel like that. I might work from 6 a.m. till 9 p.m., but I'm not really working all day, every minute. But I'm available, and it's in me. It's in my family. It's what we do. It's what we're known for. And I strive to say, hey, if we offer excellent customer service, we'll have an excellent business. So that's just how I lead every day and think about my life.
I want to end this portion with this question because I think it will resonate with an audience that's watching this. And again, you had the insight that you were going to make this decision at a very young age, that this was the career path for you. But can you still have a passion or fulfill the passion for educating when you're also a business owner and you're managing the financial side of what education costs?
Absolutely. So I think they really go hand in hand. Sylvan has just been a great marriage of education and business, satisfaction, success for me in my centers. I don't really I don't want to say see them as two different things, but of course, education comes first, quality service comes first in our centers, and then the business happens as a result of those two factors, that we uphold quality standards with Sylvan, and our kids and our families come first and foremost over everything. And again, then our business is excellent because of that.